So yeah, we've been talking about League because that's the big thing. But FlyQuest, we play another esport, as as you're
We
well
do.
aware with the recent
Yeah.
success. We participate in the Smash scene, and so the last time we talked, we just had Kadoran, but
Mhm.
since then we've had not only the addition of Jmook, but the soaring of Jmook with two major wins under his belt now, and then I also with Kadoran, always in like the upper echelon of performance. So first off, how did we get Jmook, and then how do you work with him in these great success? Like, how
How did
does
we get
that fit
Jmook? That
into
was
FlyQuest? Yeah.
Yeah. Jmook was such an easy situation. Actually, I was surprised no one had really reached out to him prior to that. But coming off of Genesis and Summit last time, we were kind of just like, yeah, shit. Well, we have Kadoran. I would love to build a Smash roster, and so like at the time, like myself and Dota Genius, we were like interested in the idea of building like a Smash roster. And when I had seen what Jake was able to produce, I was kind of just like, this seems like a no-brainer. And Michael was like, yeah, I think it is. And then we like had messaged something on Twitter, and it was something along the lines of like, we should talk, open up your DMs kind of thing. And then I started the dialogue with Jake, and we were able to figure out a 1 year kind of contract thing off the rip. And we brought him in and announced him in June of 2022. Fast forward, 1 year since his like dominant like entry into like the Smash space. Uh, what's hilarious to me is that he's able to do what guys trained several years to do. He's come into the space and shown people that there's a different way of playing Sheik. And he's won back-to-back majors. He's won a super major, and now he's won a major playing solo Sheik. He doesn't have an alternative character that he's been playing, nothing like that. So it's been really impressive. I think, maybe he'll hate me for saying this, but the other thing that I found really impressive is his discipline, not just in the game, but also just in life. Recently, like, quit smoking and was such a trooper through it all. And his ability to kind of just like build trust with myself and some of our other guys and kind of create accountability. I think he's just such an awesome human. So I'm so thrilled for his competitive success. I think you guys can look forward to a lot of the cool things that we're going to do in the future as we work to extend him here. If I can get him to come out to LA so we can do more full-time content, that's going to be obviously my focus. But yeah, man, I can't say enough good things about Jmook. Um, he's just been an incredible dude to work with. He's so composed. He's so mature. Such an elite competitor at such a young age.
Yeah, he's absolutely he's just doing so well. And Kadoran as well. He's had a couple recent really strong performances.
Yep.
A victory as well, a first place. I forget exactly which tournament it was at, but I know it was in the last couple months.
Collision.
Yeah, thank you.
Yep.
He's been doing really well. So I mean, I would just say, yeah, FlyQuest Smash is just like crushing it all around. I do have to. I do have to read one comment from the chat because it was actually incredible. Longtime friend of the show, Road Roller, said when you found Jmook, it wasn't because you shit on him in Melee first.
Correct. Correct.
Yeah.
I did not, unfortunately. I did not.
Yeah, if you were beating Jmook in Melee, I think you would have a side hustle as.
I would have just gone and done it myself.
Yeah, exactly.
Done it myself.
Yeah, you'd be at Genesis, you'd be at Wave Dash, you'd be at all these places.
Yeah.
So I mean, Kadoran brought onto the org back in now like December of 2021. So we're well past a year. Time is flying. How has it been looking at it? Well over a year now. Being in the Smash scene for the org. Any insights you could give on how you want to continue supporting the Smash scene as an org, as a person? Like, what's kind of the way forward for FlyQuest in the Smash realm right now?
Yeah, I mean, I think we're seeing so many sad things happen across esports. I mean, you saw the announcement with Twitch announcing some of their layoffs. You saw the BTS announcement of them discontinuing their operations after a certain point this year. And I think that's going to spell a lot of trouble across the industry for a lot of different teams and organizations as we go through this recession. And my objective wholly with Smash going into the next like year or so is to kind of just give back. Obviously, we want to build our own brand equity in the most unique ways possible. Invest the resources that we're able to spend and use right now. But one of my initiatives and one of my hopes is that working alongside some key leadership figures in the Smash scene, we can kind of leave our own footprint and do some real good. I would love to be able to be a contributor to, more tournaments being accessible in the Smash scene. I would like to promote some of the more local fan bases for players across the world or across the US, at least to start. Um, so I think you're going to see us pop up with a lot more live events when it comes to Smash. I think that's going to be a focal point for myself right now, and I'm working through some of the conceptual meetings with some key figures here. So I'm excited for that. I don't know if that means we're going to add more players to our Smash Melee roster. Maybe we, look at Ultimate. Maybe we look at Street Fighter. I know a lot of people are anticipating Project L kind of on the way, so we kind of have our eyes peeled for all of those things. But the biggest thing is, I think we're just going to focus on giving back in the best ways that we can.
Nice, brilliant.
Beautiful.